Hello, I'm Vlad from ReikiScoop.com, and today we will perform a meditation for cleansing, healing, and reactivating the 7 primary chakras. Before we start, I just want to mention that the 7 primary chakras and chakras in general represent vortexes through which both vital and universal life force energy flows into the body and outward. And each chakra, each energy center, governs, each of the 7 primary chakras governs a certain area of the body. And those chakras are starting from the crown chakra, above the head, third eye chakra with a back projection, throat chakra with a back projection, heart chakra with a back projection, solar plexus chakra with a back projection, sacral chakra, which is below the navel, half an inch, with a back projection in the lumbar area, and the root chakra in the inguinal area. These are, each one of them has a certain function and role in governing a part of the body and helps generate certain emotions, helps manage and generate certain emotions and feelings. If you noticed that when you feel love, you feel it from the heart. When you feel angry, you feel it in the stomach area. When you feel like you want to say something and you're just unable to express yourself for some reason, you feel it in the throat area. When you have a lot of sensual or sexual energy, you feel it in the sacral area. When you are afraid, you feel it in the solar plexus area. My point is that all those feelings and emotions can be felt within a vertical axis of the body. And that's where the 7 primary chakras are located, on a vertical axis, each one having a back projection except for the crown and the root, as I mentioned. So in order to understand why we should activate, heal, cleanse those chakras, we need to understand their functions. The healthier these chakras are, the healthier the entire body is. On the other hand, if we take care of the physical body, we stimulate the healthy function and process of the chakras. So the physical and energetic parts of our body are intertwined, are connected. When we approach from the energetic part, we help the physical body. When we help the physical body, we also help the energetic part. But there's also another element that needs to be taken into account when it comes to the primary chakras. And that is that they have also a spiritual part. And this is where I have to mention that each of the 7 chakras, the primary chakras, represents a level of consciousness, a gateway of consciousness. That's why in some holistic practices, even religions, raising your vital energy, raising your kundalini energy, and going through each of the chakras represents a certain level of awareness, an evolutionary stage. And when your vital energy lifts up to a certain chakra, that's where you understand certain aspects of yourself, of your inner self, of your subconscious. You understand imbalances, potentials, qualities, flaws. It's difficult to keep your vital energy within a chakra area sometimes because we have such a dynamic life. But understanding the role of each chakra and how vital energy influences, and universal energy for that matter, influences each of the chakras is important for you if you are engaged in holistic practices, spiritual practices, even religious practices to some extent. Because these are the gateways that allow us to connect to the outside world, both physically, to the physical world, and to the energetic realm, and also allow us to engage in with the spiritual realm. Divine entities, divine messages, higher level of consciousness are done through these gates of consciousness named chakras. And as mentioned, they also govern the physical body, major areas of the physical body. And the crown chakra takes care of brain hemispheres, takes care of the pituitary gland. The third eye chakra takes care of perception, thinking, and the pineal gland. Also, the back projection of the third eye chakra takes care of the hypothalamus. The throat chakra and its back projection takes care of the larynx, thyroid gland, esophagus, It also takes care of a harmonious communication. When it's activated, you can express your feelings, emotions, and thoughts more harmoniously. The heart chakra takes care of, and I'm not talking about the heart as an organ, but the heart chakra itself. The heart chakra handles emotions and feelings such as forgiveness, compassion, love, understanding. And the back projection is connected to past connections, past relationships, romantic relationships that are either unhealed or there's something unattended left there. The solar plexus chakra, probably the most busiest of all, has to govern the health of the stomach, the liver, pancreas, spleen, all the organs in that area. And the sacral chakra handles the kidneys, sensual and sexual energy, handles the ability to socialize, handles digestive system. And there's also the root chakra, last but not least. The root chakra handles abundance, handles grounding, survival, also connected to the sexual organs this time, and offers a flow of vital energy from the energy of the earth. Basically, what happens to the root chakra is that you connect to the earth's energy, and the rest of the chakras connect to the universal life force energy, helping you be a perfect channel right in the middle of both fluxes, of both upward current and downward current. So they handle many elements within and functions, have many functions within the physical body, energetic body, emotional layers, mental layers, and the spiritual realm. That's why we need to address them, take care of them as much as possible, with a decent amount of approach each day, if it's possible. If not, at least from time to time, we should address them with Reiki, meditation, or any kind of practice that resonates with you. Even prayers work. Anything within the religious or holistic spectrum that resonates with you. So, with that being said, if you would be so kind to place your hands in Gasho first, with your back straight, but try to sit comfortably in a chair. You can also choose to lie down if you wish, however, there's a chance you might fall asleep. It's not a bad thing, but it's better to be aware of what's happening. Your feet are apart, firmly planted into the ground. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth with the tip of the tongue touching the backside of the upper incisors. Close your eyes and let's start a breathing exercise before the actual meditation. When you inhale, you will inhale deeply, filling your abdomen with air and then your chest with air. When you exhale, you will exhale through the chest first and then the abdomen, releasing air from the chest and then the abdomen. So let's start breathing deeply, visualizing universal energy that enters through our body. And now place your palms on your lap, facing up. Remain in this position and relax. When you feel comfortable, visualize a beam of white light descending above the crown chakra. This beam of white light cleanses the crown chakra, activating it, removing negative energies, programs. You can visualize the crown chakra's golden bright color. And the beam of white light descends through the brain hemispheres, stimulating the activation of the pineal and pituitary glands, reaching the third eye chakra and its back projection. You can visualize the color of these chakras in bright purple, indigo color. Allow the energy to flow downward through the throat area, stimulating the activation of the throat chakra and its back projection, healing its structure, dissolving the negative energy behind unexpressed emotions, thoughts, words, ideas. This chakra is a light blue color. And the universal energy descends through your lungs, cleansing them from negative programs and energies. Descends into the heart region. Thymus gland begins to be cleansed and activated, and the heart chakra begins to open and cleanse itself. This is a bright green color with a pink center. That's where the soul is, the divine spark. And the universal energy flows lower to the upper abdomen area, cleansing the stomach, the liver, spleen, pancreas, everything here, reaching the solar plexus chakra, which is a bright yellow color, and its back projection. And the universal energy goes lower to the digestive system and the sacral chakra. Bright orange color, just below the navel, half an inch. And the light cleanses everything in its path, stimulating the activation of the sacral chakra and its back projection. Breathe. Universal energy goes a bit lower to the hips and inguinal area where the root chakra resides, bright red. Then universal energy activates, cleanses it, enabling you to become more grounded, feeling more secured, self-confident, and abundant. Breathe. And universal energy continues through your thighs. This bright white energy continues through your thighs, knees, goes down to the calves and ankles, reaching your feet, activating the chakras of the feet for a further enhanced grounding and stability in your life, both emotionally, mentally, physically. And the energy goes down into the earth, taking with it all residual energies and programs, unwanted elements. Remain like this for a moment and visualize the 7 primary chakras and their color, each one with its own glow. The root, which is red, bright red, sacral, bright orange, solar plexus, bright yellow, heart, bright green with a pink center, throat, light blue, bright light blue, third eye chakra, bright indigo color, and the crown chakra, bright golden. And just visualize the downward flow of universal energy through the crown chakra, through all of those chakras, becoming even more abundant with each breath, going through the chakras and through your legs, feet, cleansing everything in its path, cleansing and activating the 7 primary chakras. Breathe and remain like this for a moment. Relax. If you're attuned to Shambhala Reiki, you can evoke the Mahatma energy and Christ consciousness energy. When you feel comfortable, you can gently open your eyes. Probably it's best to take a glass of water, ground yourself a little bit, especially if you're going to do any dynamic activity. You can practice this meditation before bedtime, when waking up, anytime, any part of the day. Anytime you feel like there are blockages or elements that need healing in a more general way, general manner, this is a great approach. And you can obviously use the video, or you can practice it yourself, because it's quite easy and your own rhythm might differ than mine or the other people. So some people do it faster, some people do it more slowly. So thank you so much for participating in this meditation. Consider giving a thumb up and subscribing so that other people, other Reiki enthusiasts or holistic practitioners can find videos just as this one. You can also use the comment section if you like to add something or share something. So thank you so much for being here. I'm honored that you watched the video until the end, and blessings to you. I wish you all the best. See you in the next video.